Cancer, welcome to the most important month of the year. I've been speaking about this for a long time. Welcome to the month of eclipses. Welcome to your Astrology Horoscope forecast of October 2023. Now, October is a month of eclipses. We have a lot of Venusian energy. We have eclipses that are happening in Libra, and we have eclipses that are happening in Taurus, and they're both ruled by Venus. And the entire energy is around relationships. It's around me vis-a-vis we. It is how it is that I hold on to my identity, and how it is that I let the boundary blur so that I can merge with you, and that I can sort of make you a part of my life. So, and in some cases there is also going to be a little bit of a tug in wanting to keep our individuality, which is a good thing, but also taking care of other people's feelings. However, because Libra has a tendency to maintain harmony under any situation, it tends to sort of sweep over misgivings and doesn't want to deal with difficult emotions. This is also a time where things could be brought to fore. And so the Libra eclipse is it's an annual solar eclipse. It's all about self-empowerment, it's about self-confidence, it's about release of people-pleasing tendencies, it's about acceptance of chaos and allowing it to be a catalyst, and it's about raising our relationship standards. Vis-a-vis the lunar eclipse that is there in Taurus end of the month, that is asking us to align with what we know and what we want in order to make a really solid and sustainable foundation for our lives. And it's a great time to be figuring out our old debts, putting our finances into order, investing in the right places, into the right people, and also using the desire for nice things for the betterment of everyone. Now the eclipses last for 6 months, so this is not going to be going anywhere soon. Need to be checking my mic very quickly. And eclipses, some of us are going to be feeling them intensely as soon as they begin from the 14th of October. But for some of us, as the months keep opening up, we will keep feeling or experiencing them more. And the eclipses are also going to be affecting the global world events, whether they're changing weather patterns, whether the economic sudden shifts that could be there. But it is also a month where we can achieve a lot. I'll break down the month for you. On the 5th, we have Mercury, which is moving into Libra, and it is joining Sun and Mars in your house of home. This is the house which you rule, Cancerians. It also governs your mother. So this has a lot of conversations around renting, buying, leasing. Maybe a lot of you are spending a lot of time at home. Maybe you're working from home. Maybe some of you are recuperating at home. Maybe your home has become your refuge. In a lot of cases for Cancerians, your home is your refuge. But there will be a need to connect more with your roots during this time, and the importance of your home and your territory is going to increase with this aspect. Also, you are going to be, there's almost going to be an inherent need to spend more time at home, and you may want to focus on improving the security of your home. And whether you own it or you're staying with your parents, so you could be, this nesting energy is going to be quite strong during this time. So good time to be honoring the ancestral lineage during this time. Looking back is going to be exceptionally helpful for you. It'll help you feel grounded, and especially if you can't relate with your immediate family, it would be worth your while. Otherwise, it's a fabulous time to be spending time with families, with aunts, uncles, cousins, parents, and also it's a crucial time to be healing some childhood wounds if dysfunction has existed in your family. So the root of the injury may stem literally generations back, and I've spoken about this in my previous last month videos, that at times trauma is something which we can carry generationally with us. It is not necessarily that it is something that has happened to us, but so revisiting ancestral history can help rewire the brain into a positive growth path for you, and it's a great time or an ideal time to be healing past traumas and to be restoring domestic peace. On the 6th, we have Venus, that is there in Virgo, and it is moving into your house of communication, sibling, community where you stay at last. So you could be quite enjoying your time. Maybe a lot of you could be quite involved with some community activity. Maybe you are quite drawn towards group activities. Maybe you could be conducting some seminars, or you could be if you're in college, you could be conducting some group activities with your colleagues. On the 13th, we have Mars that moves into your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. And Mars over here, while it has a reputation of being extremely aggressive, but Mars is going to be sort of pushing you to take some action as far as a creative venture is concerned, and try and sort of not get involved in any risk-based activities, I would say, whether it is racing motorcycles or it is speeding in a car. So try and be a little careful, because Mars can make you extremely rash and impulsive, and you can at times literally put your life in danger. So be very careful. Also be careful of your relationship, try and it's not what you would be saying, Cancerians, but how it is that you will be saying. Then we have the first biggie. We have a solar eclipse on the 14th of October, and that is there in your house of home. And it's going to be highlighting your family life, your fixed assets, your property, real estate, conveyances, lineage, and also your roots. So this is a time where a renewal is taking place, within your home, within your family or your family history. It can bring about a revival of familiar karmic stories which have got passed down through the ancestral line. On the opposite spectrum, it can also turn a new page within the family story as well. So the seeds of awareness could be planted for something in your family right now, or home or living dynamics could get revealed during this time. It can of course point to bringing new things as well at home. It can be either you sprucing up your place, maybe your home is being renovated, or you're cleaning it, like deep cleaning it top to bottom, and the question is going to be how it is that you can improve your family life. And perhaps also during this time you align yourself to the needs of your family. Maybe you have been spending a lot of time in other areas of your life, and this is a time that you're wanting to reconnect with your family as well. So the new moon is where that in this specific house, in your house of home, it is where you restore the home with new energy. So you could be clearing things out, you could be moving things around, you could be bringing new additions into family and home, and it can be a time of home improvements, purchasing household appliances or a vehicle, or even inviting new members of family into the home. Now, what is the best way that you can use the new moon energy into this house? And it's a best time to be improving the quality of relationship within your family in some way, Cancerians. How do you want to be supported, and what steps can you take in order to make this happen? Also, you could use it to begin renovating your home. You could be sprucing it up, decluttering, and also this is a time where if you are looking at buying a home, this is a perfect time to be doing so. So new moon also encourages burying a hatchet, mending fences, and creating a greater place or space for harmony in your life. And the past has such a profound impact on who we are. So looking back and digging out the weeds could be worth your while, and this is something also which will not sort of keep you stuck in a time capsule, where you are sort of saying that, oh, that sibling had said something to me and I cannot forgive, or it can be, oh, a parent had hurt me so much. So this is a time that you need to be airing it out. You need to be weeding out things that no longer work for you. 23rd, we have Sun, that is moving into your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. So towards the end of the month, the energy seems to be lighting up from the focus of your home, roots, your lineage. The entire focus move towards playfulness, pursuing your passion, being with people who really make you feel like a child, and even letting your inner child out. And then we have a lunar eclipse on the 28th, that is there in your house of groups of friends. These are the people with whom we share similar goals, similar desire, and it is joining Jupiter and Uranus over here. And Uranus carries on being in this house for the next couple of years. It's already been there for the last 3 years. So you will be experiencing maybe, a constant influx and outflux of friends. Maybe there are some friends in your group now who are, not only very diverse and different from different walks of life, but they're also quite quirky, they're quite eccentric. And these are also the kind of people that will interest you now. Now, this house also in astrology, it highlights our association, friendships, our circle, groups of people in our network, our hopes, our wishes, our peers, our benefactors, and also the community profits and supplemental income that could be your bonuses and commissions, etc. Now, this is a time where, the full moon is like a harvest. If you have worked towards it, if you have been, putting in the grind, then this is the time that you will reap the rewards. You will look at, the results. So if you have been working hard, this is a time that there will be excellent results. There will be wonderful opportunities for you as well. And this is also a time when you can fine tune your goals and reap the most from them. During, in rare cases where it's not so well aspected, depending on how the rest of the planets are placed for you, it can also bring an end to friendships, a network, or a group, that you associate with. And this is also a time that full moon will bring about truths about certain friendships. Maybe something has been kept away from you, but now it's more transparent. It has come out in the open, and emotions can become quite heightened during this time. And you can expect arguments and disagreements with friendships or networks, that may have associated with before. So you need to keep in mind that full moon, in any case, it's an emotional time because something is coming to an end, something is reaching its fruition. You're finally being revealed, or something is being told to you, something that was hidden from you. So it can also reflect on a past situation. The best way to use this full moon energy is to improve your current social circle, or your, the kind of people that you are associating with. And as cliched as it sounds, but you are known by the friends that you keep. So what is, or who is it that you look up to, or the kind of traits that you look at people whom you admire? And so you need to be looking at your friend circle. You need to be seeing exactly whether those things are being reflected in your friendship, in your friend circle as well. Also, the full moon in 11th house, it comes as one of a wish fulfillment, which normally comes to others. So it's a time to be planning a fun event. It's a time to be social. It's a time to be connecting with your tribe, or to be seeking one out. So essentially, this is a time where, full moon is going to be green lighting your social activities, your friendships and connection. And Cancerians, I would just like to remind you that the eclipses last, or the effect lasts for 6 months. So this is not going to be going off very quickly. You need to be, or you will keep experiencing this as a, months unfold. So maybe starting off, October is a time where, you'll have a realization about certain friendships. But as the months go along, there will be more clarity on who it is that you need to be associating in your social group or in your network, or who are the kind of people that you have outgrown and you need to be moving ahead. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Cancerians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.